The Fast and the Furious franchise star Jordana Brewster addresses the feud between Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel. Brewster made her debut in the Fast and Furious franchise with the original 2001 movie as Mia Toretto, sister to Diesel's Dom Toretto and love interest to Paul Walker's Brian. Johnson joined the franchise in 2011's Fast 5 as Luke Hobbs, a DSS agent, assigned with apprehending Toretto's crew, only to later become a close ally to the group. However, off-screen, Diesel and Johnson had a falling out in the 8th movie. Recently, Diesel shared an awkward call-out to Johnson when presenting an award at the Golden Globe. In a recent interview with ET Online, Brewster opened up about her perspective on the situation. She felt that the Golden Globe moment was actually in line with the themes and core elements of the Fast and the Furious series, saying that family is a key part. As such, Diesel and Johnson's drama could be compared to what may be found in families, making it perfectly in line with what is seen on screen. Check out Brewster's response below what Diesel and Johnson's feud has meant for the Fast and the Furious franchise. The feud has directly affected the series' direction. Diesel and Johnson's public feud has been well recorded, beginning in 2016 when the latter stated an unnamed male co-star had acted unprofessionally throughout the production of Fate of the Furious, including delaying shooting by arriving late on set. While it was soon stated afterward that the pair had settled things and Diesel would go on to speak positively about Johnson, the relationship would remain tense. Johnson stepped away from the franchise, but it also escalated as Diesel tried to publicly convince him to return. While Hobbs' Fast X appearance in the post-credits scene and confirmation of a new spin-off centered on the character would suggest some peace has been found between the two stars, it is hard to deny that things are still tense. Part of what made Diesel's Golden Globe shout-out awkward is his past public posts calling on Johnson to return, which used heavily emotional language to convince him, which Johnson likened to manipulation. As such, with such a heavy accusation, it is undoubtedly that the call-out is just as awkward for Brewster and the rest of the cast as it was for audiences. Our thoughts on Brewster's comments on Diesel and Johnson's feud. Peace may have been found between the pair to close the story. While Hobbs may be a standout character in the Fast and the Furious franchise, Johnson's behind-the-scenes history in the franchise has somewhat overshadowed his role. Recent reports may have shined a light on Johnson's further unprofessional conduct, especially while filming for Red 1. As such, Brewster's response may come as a somewhat welcome diffuse to the duo's history, assuring audiences that things may be calmer. With Johnson still seemingly set to return to the franchise, perhaps his and Diesel's familial bond may remain stable as Fast and the Furious enters its final chapter.